need your silk, your flagpole, scissors, white tape, 2 bolts, a long and a short one, and then your 2 stoppers. We're going to be starting at the bottom crutch tip, so what you need is your small bolt, and then you need a piece of tape to put at the end of the bolt. So basically you want to line the end of the tape at the bottom of the bolts, and basically you want to have enough tape for it to go around once, and this is what it should look like. Next you want to pick one side of the pole and put the bolt in. After you put it in, you want to get your white tape and basically start an inch or 2 away from the bottom, and you're going to put the tape over the bolt and to the other side, stopping about the same space or the same place you stopped on the other side. So now what you're going to do is you're going to put tape perpendicular to the tape you previously put on. You're basically making a plus sign with the tape. And this is what it should look like. Now you are going to take your stopper and put it on, and basically you're going to do the same thing you did to the bolt by making the plus sign. Now you're going to make another plus sign. Here you're trying to cover up the crutch tip. And this is the finishing result. So this is what it should look like with the stopper completely covered. Next you want to take your tape and start at where your tape ends, and then you want to start taping around all the way to the top, and you want to make sure you're not taping the tapes right on top of each other. You want to put the tape about like towards the top of where each tape ends. And this is what it should look like. So now you want to get your flag silk and you want to set it out exactly how I have it set out, except it's not on the pole yet. But some hints should help you. The tag on your flag should be on the left bottom corner, and then there should be like a tail on the right bottom corner. And then on the top, it should be like a curve on the flag. Now you're going to put your silk on your flag and make sure you have the tag on the bottom. And now as you can see where I have my flag, it should be about an inch or 2 away from the top. And now what you want to do is you want to start putting tape, and you want to put it around 2 to 3 times only, no more than that. So as soon as you finish that, you want to straighten out your flag, make sure it's nice and straight, not crooked. And you're basically going to do the same thing for the tab as you did for the top. And you only want to do it 2 or 3 times. Now we're going to work on the top crutch tip. You're going to take your long bolt and you're basically going to do the same thing you did for the bottom crutch tip. You're just going to put it in on the top. Now you're going to do the exact same thing you did for the bottom, and I forgot to mention this before, but this prevents us from hearing the clinking in our flags. After you put on your stopper, you're going to have to tape it the exact same way you did from the bottom, making 2 plus signs, and make sure you have the stopper completely covered with the white tape. After you cover it, you are going to do the exact same thing you did for the bottom, as I mentioned before, taping starting from the bottom all the way to the top. Now what you want to do is you want to split your flag into 3 equal parts, and where you have placed your hands, you're going to place tape there. You're going to place the tape around 2 times, no more than that. Now that you're done with your flag, there are some things I'd like to go over with you guys. When you come back, take your old silk or the silk you took off and make sure you fold it nice and neatly and not have it crumbled up. Also, this shouldn't be the only time you retape your flag. When you start noticing the top and bottom clip starting to be dirty, it would be a good time to retape it, especially every few games and competitions. We want our flag to look nice and neat and not dirty. Also, when you are practicing with your flag, please do not tug on your silk too hard. We don't want to end up with tears in our silk. Also, it would be a good idea to have white tape with you guys in case something happens and you need to retape something. Also, I hope this video had helped you guys.